Hello there, cherubs. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self-Storage. Apologies, this message will be very, very quick because I've got to set off in 4 minutes. I've got 4 minutes to set off and I need a protein shake as well. Where am I going? I'm going to go and see another self-storage facility. Yep, it's going to take 2.5 hours away and I'm meeting the agent in, not very long. So, right, let's get cracking. I'll tell you more about it when the deal's done, etc. It looks good. And I'm just waiting on some confirmation of how much some units will cost. Anyway, right, so amount of quotes last week. Damn it. I feel like I need to explain it. We had 28 quotes, last week. And the reason is because we changed over from storemorehull.co.uk to storemore.co.uk. So we had to do a redirect and we're not ranking on Google at the minute, storemore.co.uk. So it's going to take a couple of months to get back up. So we knew that. That's why we did it in December, because we knew short term, it's going to be a lot of pain. But long term, if we're going to build a brand and build a company, then we need to change domains. We can't have Storemore Hull and then, go to South Shields, for example. It just can't happen because otherwise we're just not going to rank on Google. It just doesn't look very professional. And so we need to change the brand. So it's storemore.co.uk. So we knew this was going to happen. And so we're just going to have to eat dirt for the next couple of months in terms of amount of quotes, because we need to build the whole domain up. It helps that we're redirecting it from storemorehull.co.uk, but the whole thing around SEO is, it's going to take a couple of months to get back up there. So 28 quotes last week, and we had a problem with pay-per-clicks as well. So pay-per-clicks was issue because of the changeover to storemore.co.uk. So a whole issue about that as well. By the way, we've got some amazing podcasts. I went through them last night, looking at the podcasts that we've got during the Christmas period. I'm going to record them all tomorrow. And there's some great information that I know you guys are going to absolutely love. Right. So I have 4 minutes now. I still haven't got through anything. Right, amount of quotes, 28, 4 per day. Not great figures. So a number of reservations, 6. Number of forward movings was 3. I'm going to do a whole section about forward movings. I've done the data. I've dived into it and had a look. And I'm going to tell you why forward movings are so critical and important. I'm going to use the data we've taken from 100 reservations to show you, because it's all about the data, and we need to understand as much as possible. And we understand, we learn by looking at the data and looking at the past. And so we want to better the results from the past by using the past information to make sure that we can improve and iterate for going forward. Anyway, right. So God, I do yap, don't I? So number of so 6 reservations. That was a conversion rate of 21%. And then we had 12 move-ins. That was a conversion rate of 43%. But don't forget, obviously, their move-ins have come from previous reservations, from previous week's quotes. So that's why it looks really, really good. 725 square foot. Number of other move-ins was 1. So we had a total square foot move-in of 775. The number of times the van was rented out was 2 the Transit, 6 the Luton. 2 the Transit, 6 the Luton. Wow. Quote breakdown. 82% came from Google. So 23 quotes came from Google, which is incredible considering that our SEO is down. So it's all coming from pay-per-clicks, that one. And the pay-per-clicks was down as well for 2 or 3 days. Passing by was 3. And so that means that only adds up to, where's the other two? So basically we had 23 quotes from Google and 3 quotes from passing by, and that's it. So that adds up to 26, but we had 28 quotes. So there's 2 quotes missing. Where the hell are them 2 quotes? I'll look into that. So 82% came from Google, and it says 10% here came from passing by, and obviously another 2 quotes. Square foot moved in, 775. Here we go. Square foot moved out. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. I'll tell you after a word from our sponsor. 2010 square foot moved out. Oh, so we lost 1,235 square foot. Number of rooms moved in was 13. Number of rooms moved out was 23. So we've got total internal rooms occupied of 344. Containers in, non-containers out, 1. So we've got 44 containers. 2 car parking people moved out, which is good. And so we've got seven car parking spaces rented out in a minute. Store occupancy. This is wrong. So there's 2 things wrong here. It says 66.37% store occupancy, which is obviously wrong. It's around about 80%, 79% it will be. Average weekly sales per move-in, £8.75. Shocker. Square average insurance sold per moving was again shocking, £3,833. It's been a good week. Number of movings due this week, 3. A square foot's due in is 150. 12 due out next week for 1,135 square foot. So yeah, batten down them hatches. It's a lot of move outs at the minute. Revenue report, let's quickly tell you, and then I've got to shoot. I'm already 2-3 minutes late. Revenue report, Stormore took £18,295 and Beverly took £4,556. So we took a total of £22,861.12. So it's all right, innit? It's not too bad, not too good. Right. I'll see you later, guys. I'll see you Wednesday when I've got an awesome episode for you. Have a great day. Love you. Appreciate you. Ta-da.